What is going on, everyone? Matthew97657 here, and today we are back with yet another figure unboxing and review. And as the title and thumbnail suggests, this is going to be the Mattel Jurassic World Rebirth Lab Lockdown Tyrannosaurus Rex. And as you can see, mine is absolutely just destroyed. As you can see, thankfully, they did actually put it on sale for a little bit of a discount because of how damaged the box is. But with that being said, nothing more to it. Then to get right on into it, and alas, just continuing off what I'm saying, the box, I mean, it's not intact to the best of its ability, but you can kind of see the Mattel logo, the Rex render, the Jurassic World Rebirth, the title, Tyrannosaurus Rex Lab Lockdown, and then the play feature, which is very, very simple. It's just the opening of the jaw, and that's it. There's no electronics. It's just a mechanical one, but look at that. Just how absolutely damaged this box was. And if you did not see, this was a part of the first toy hunt video I'm doing for the 31st of May, which is the day before street date. So yeah, I mean, they already had them out. Street date is June 1st, but I wanted to get the video out first, obviously, because why not, right? So there's the bottom of the box, the barcode that's covered up with the clearance tag. And on the clearance tag, it also says that it was put on sale for May 29th. So it's just been kind of sitting there, which is cool. Some of the other Walmarts had some of the Lab Lockdown Tyrannosaurus, but let's go ahead and get into it. I can't imagine it's going to be too difficult. It looks like there's just some wiring there and some wiring there, and I want to see if I can just take it out or if it's connected to anything else. I mean, the box is beyond scuffed. I mean, look at that. I just tore it a little bit. There's a little bit of a rubber band holding the tail, so, you know, no one can just take the tail freely. It looks like, no, we've still got some more. All right, I pulled on it a little bit. It did look like there was another rubber band within there for the tail holding it down. So 2 total rubber bands holding it down. But look at the tail, very chunky, very detailed. You can kind of see, like, all the little bumps, germs and stuff like that. All right, so it looks like there is no. All right, we're just gonna pull it out. This box has seen a lot of oh, okay. It's like the Spinosaur. Wait, there we go. All right, I'm getting some resistance. Okay, no, that's about it. Okay, so it's like the Spinosaur where it has the peg at the bottom of the foot there. It's a little plastic peg that's holding it down. So if you turn it and then just pull up, it'll come out nicely. So here it is, the Lab Lockdown Tyrannosaurus Rex. We're gonna go ahead and attach the tail. It shouldn't be anything too insane. Click, indicating that it's in, and oh man, I think ever since I first saw this one, I was like, wow. I don't know. To me, I just really, really like it. I know people are like calling it like a chunky Tyrannosaur, especially within the neck region. But I really dig it. Like, I really just love it as a whole. You know, in terms of articulation, it doesn't have too much. Standard, basic kind of toy. So you can move the neck around on this kind of like swivel. You can obviously open the jaw, but that's going to be through the play action feature. There's no way to keep it like open, so you might have to do some modifications for that. Going to the arms here, we can come up, we can come down, and we can come all the way around. So a good range of articulation for these small arms of the Tyrannosaurus. The tail, and it's just going to be like you saw, come up, down, stuff like that. Moving on towards our legs here, we're getting a lot of like set motions. So we can do a full 360 there, as you can see. Very nice. So very durable. It's firm. That's the word. It's firm, which is nice. And so obviously the other leg can do it. Last but not least, we do have a little bit of foot articulation, but nothing too insane. Just an around the bout swivel. So I mean, honestly, it's a very, very basic Tyrannosaurus Rex figure. But I just absolutely love the mold. Just sorry about that. I got a watch in the background that beeps around 6 p.m. But Yeah, just going back towards the Tyrannosaurus Rex in general, a very nice size. I think this is, it's a little large. I wouldn't say it's medium sized. I mean, it might be medium sized to how much of the other larger stuff they put out compared to the Spinosaurus. I would call that large. I'd say it's within the range of like, I would say medium, like medium large. I would put it in that range. Darn clock, stop it. But obviously the action feature we do see is the just push down to the button, and that will, oh my goodness, there's so much sound going on. Stop. Okay, but anyways, there is a button here that's going to open the jaw, and you can't see the tongue. It is not posable, which is rather unfortunate. It's just kind of stuck in that middle position. And it is just rather unfortunate. I would have liked for it to, maybe it'd be a little bit more down, just so it doesn't look like so kind of like in the middle. It looks like really symmetrically perfect, I think, which I don't really like. But nonetheless, it's still very good. And then going to the teeth, I've really skipped out on the detail on this one. But going back towards the detailed rubber teeth on the Tyrannosaurus mold, get a good close-up of it. And the teeth are rubber here. And then on the bottom, it's got kind of generalistic paint apps. You kind of see some detail on the lower jaw of the inner mouth and to the tongue as well. And then on the upper jaw too, and then you can kind of just see some plastic in there holding everything together. But man, just gonna go ahead and try to give this thing the best close-ups I can. I know I don't have the most ideal setup for showing the close-ups. The other style of landscape camera shooting is a lot better, but just look at how fine these details are. There's a little bit of a tiger stripe paint scheme going on. I wouldn't say tiger stripe, well, I guess in a design, but just look at all that design on the Tyrannosaurus Rex figure, going all the way down to the tail, continuing. And this is supposed to just be a toy. At the end of the day, it's supposed to be a toy. They don't market it as like a premium collectible to pick up. It's just a runabout, hey, a child will probably be playing with one of these on the playground type of toy. And I feel like they did a really, really good job for that. There's the fax app. Usually I forget to show the fax app. So there it is. Go ahead and get the scan in if you'd like. There's the Jurassic World emblem there. And then let's just focus on the underbelly. A little bit of light painting here, and then it kind of goes dark around this middle portion of the belly all the way throughout. There's like a serial number of some kind. And yeah, I'm trying to make sure I don't miss anything, but I just love it. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot the dew claw. It's there. It's not painted, unfortunately. I've only picked up a couple of Tyrannosaurs, funnily enough, from the past couple of years. I think the most recent one I had was the one from Fallen Kingdom. I can't recall exactly which it was called, but I know like you could press down and it like had a swivel around its stomach. That was the last Tyrannosaur I had. It's gimmicky, it's fun, it's cool, but I think this one, it is just, I don't want to say as basic as can be, but it's pretty basic. It's only got one feature with it, the jaw being able to open up. It doesn't stay like that, but I gotta say I really do appreciate this one. Retails for $30, which I'll be honest, for a toy it is kind of pricey. But I think out of all of the figures, I don't have every single figure, and I won't get all of them, unfortunately, but I think this one is contender for probably one of the best ones they've put out for the Rebirth toy line. But speaking of Rebirth toy line, let's go ahead and do our one and only comparison for the video. So we do have our tail thrashing Spinosaurus here. And, for it being an electronics figure, it's going to be a bit larger. But even then, I do like the size. Not sure how, scientifically accurate this is. But if you put them against one another, I actually do like it. They're both, I'm going to say large size. I'm going to say large-sized figures. The Spino being a bit taller, obviously, with the sail. But in terms of length, I think it still does go to the Spinosaur, but not by an insane amount. I mean, the Rex cuts off around right there in terms of length. So very cool. I think if you put these on a shelf, next to one another, that'd be awesome. Will they have a moment in the movie? Who knows? The movie's not out yet, but we'll see if they end up getting into a fight or anything. Probably not, but hey, who knows? So with that being said, guys, let me know what you guys thought of the Mattel Jurassic World Rebirth Lab Lockdown Tyrannosaurus Rex. I gotta say, highly recommend it, especially if you're a Tyrannosaurus Rex fan. It is honestly just lovely, very lovely. For it being just a basic toy, I absolutely love it. $30 retail. Luckily, I got mine, I think, at $24 it was, because the box was extremely damaged. But all I really cared about was the mold of the Tyrannosaur, and I gotta say, I love it so much. So, very exciting stuff with Jurassic World Rebirth coming out with the movie almost about a month away. So, let me know what you guys think, once again, of the Lab Lockdown Tyrannosaurus Rex. Will you guys be picking it up, or you'll be passing on it? Let me know what you think once again, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya!